How are you, mate?
Very good, thank you.
He seems very at ease, James Vince. He's just had a quick chat with us, and it seems like, you know, it's just another day at the office.
He played nicely, didn't he? He played really nicely. He was very calm, very controlled. The one thing I would say is that I think Nathan Lyon shouldn't bowl 24 overs for 40 runs on day one of a test match. And I know that Swanee likes spinners being whacked in the opposition side, and I just think that they might have missed a trick there. I would have thought, and I would have preferred Lyon's figures to have been 3 for 70, 3 for 80 on day one of a test match, not 0 for 40.
Who's got something to say about that amongst you three?
Kev brings it up. I used to say to the batsmen, go out there, put them under pressure, score off their batsmen. And the one thing that bowling to left-handers, because he hasn't got the arm ball that skids on, he's not going to get you out if you play the line. The right-handers, Varney said it to me at one point, why hasn't anyone gone down the wicket and drop-kicked him? Hit him over deep mid-wicket, hit him over mid-on, put him under pressure, because they allowed him to bowl. And bowl well. I mean, he bowled well. He didn't bowl any bad balls, but they did allow him to bowl all day.
We've also got to be a bit respectful. You've got, Mark Stoneman making his Ashes debut, James Vince fighting for his career at this level, making his Ashes debut. You've got Milan making his Ashes debut. If you've got 3 or 4 that have got loads of experience, you've got Kevin Pietersen out there. Of course, you can send him out to try and kick him into the stand. So you've got to be respectful for the lads that have been out there. From pretty much the first 10 or 15 overs, I think England set their stall out today to just try and bat long. Maybe they can just go up in the gears a little bit, but I think they'll be quietly happy with the way that they've played today.
The good thing they've done is they've made all 3 seamers bowl 20 overs, which is absolutely, you have to do that. Get them into long spells, get them into their third spells. And moving forward, Cummins, we know he's got a poor injury record. We know the other 2 guys aren't going to bowl 100 miles an hour, day in, day out, if they're being made to bowl those overs. So the work that Vince and Stoneman actually did was, in many ways, brilliant for England.
We're going to pick your brains as the match unfolds. How do you see it? Who's happier tonight?
I don't know. I think evenly poised. I think I heard Vince there, and he said that he reckons 50-50 at the moment, and I think that's about fair. I've talked about the run rate. I've talked about drop kicking a few at the start, and I understand what Varney's saying about at the start of your careers, but you get defined as a player when you play in Ashes cricket, and you get defined as a player with the risks that you take. And if you're going to go and bat at the top order, you're going to have to take those risks. I mean, he's one of the greatest ever. He took plenty of risks at the start of his innings, in the middle of his innings. So when you want to be defined as a player, you want to stand out, you've got to be known to be that kind of player that'll go and take those risks. But yeah, have they done a job? Yes, they have done a job. Could they have done a better job? Maybe. 50-50 tonight.
You could say that about Milan, couldn't you? He's come in, obviously, with a platform of sorts, and he's been quite aggressive.
Absolutely. He's played beautifully this evening. So it is there, but maybe that was their game plan. Maybe Varney's right. That's their game plan, to back time, to get overs into the fast bowlers, and then to see where they get to.